Find that beauty within you and bring it out. Honestly, it will change your life forever, and you will be the happiest person in the world. Hi everyone, Graham Anderson, storyteller here. Welcome back to another poem breakdown. This poem is called All That Is Beautiful Is Within You, and it's about finding your inner beauty and bringing it out. So let's get on with it. I'm going to read the poem to you, and then I'll break down what it means to me. Life is oh so beautiful, gifted freely to us all. Sadly, some survive for moments, but most of us grow old. We are witness to our universe as it magically unfolds, our choice to live within its shadows or step forward and be bold. Many paths they lay before you, your choice which route to take. You can meditate by a river if it's peace you want to make. Perhaps you'll be ambitious, release the fire within your soul, fulfill your own true destiny by defining future goals. You see, all that is beautiful is within you, nestling somewhere deep inside. You've got to search your soul to find your truth if you want to change your life. Don't dwell on harrowing memories of life's early painful years. This is day one of your future. Be strong and drop old fears. Forget the booze and drugs, they temporarily numbed your pain. A false paradise they promised while they tied you down in chains. So take control and make a plan. Set your mind to positive mood. Drop negative thoughts from those who lied and told you you're no good. Those imposter voices play games with you to resist your newfound views. They'll try and shame to stop you change, serving more doubt to confuse. You see, all that is beautiful is within you, nestling somewhere deep inside. You've got to search your soul to find your truth if you want to change your life. Please nurture the beautiful within you. Make it shine, you know you should. And when your truth arrives, you'll realise your old life has gone for good. So the key points of this poem is, that we're all different. And the first one I say within the poem, I say our choice to live within life's shadows or step forward and be bold. It's up to the individual, whether they may be quite introverted and they don't want to really be noticed in life. They just want a quiet life with a partner or whatever on their own. And or some people want to push the boundaries. They want to own their own business. They want to be a star on the stage or on screen, or they want to really push everything they can out of life. So it's really a choice. So that's why I say within the poem, your choice is you can meditate by a river. If it's peace you want, or you can be ambitious, it's your choice, and neither choice is right or wrong. If someone wants a quiet life and they want to stay in the shadows, that's perfectly good. That's a great life. And if others want to break every bone in their body and push themselves to limits and try and run international companies or do whatever it is they want to do, that too is a choice. So there's no one way, but what you have to do is feel comfortable with your choice and not take one choice but really want the other one. The second point I'd like to make is I say in the poem, you've got to find your truth, and I say don't dwell on harrowing memories of life's early painful years. So many people are controlled by their thoughts of a poor upbringing or whatever, and there's so many people with similar stories, but what you've got to do is try and confront all these fears and try and bring them to the fore and search yourself, and try and then, once you've found them, is to try and dismiss them and move on. You have to move on. And so that's why I say in the poem, this is day one of your future. Today's day one. Everything that's happened has happened. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to move on. So what's your plan for tomorrow? What's your plan for the next year, the next 5 years? Move on. Try and give yourself a better plan for the future than what you've experienced in the past. The next point I mention is when I say in the poem, drop negative thoughts from those who lied and told you you're no good. And then I say those imposter voices play games with you to resist your newfound views. What does that mean? You know, drop negative thoughts for those who lied. How many people told you when you were younger you're no good? How many said to you, you'll never make it, you don't have grades, you're never going to be in the job that you want, you're going to be a failure if you don't do it. So many people have been told this in their younger years. It's incredible that we allow this in society. I find it very painful, because a lot of people take this to heart and they believe, and then they fear going for the jobs. And most people, you don't need a certificate to get what you want in life. You know, many people have started from nothing, built international businesses, made themselves millionaires, whatever. Not that that's the main goal, but it proves that whether you have these things or not doesn't matter. When I say those imposter voices, you know, these people have put these things in your head. Those voices keep coming back. That's the imposter voice inside your head. These voices keep coming back saying, no, you can't do that. You're no good. You're just a worker. You're not allowed to own a company. All the things that you've been told, and they're all false. You can be anything you want. That's it. You can be anything you want. So what you have to do is get rid of these imposter voices. Get rid of all that negativity in your head and try and move forward. Remember, this is day one. Where are you going next? The next point I want to make was, I said in the poem, forget the booze and drugs, they temporarily numb the pain. One of the things about life is that people think that alcohol, drugs, etc. will get them that high, and they will get them, it'll take them away from the misery of day-to-day life. And what you're trying to do, if you can, by looking inside, is to find that high without the drugs and without the alcohol. Honestly, if you find your niche in life, you don't need it, because all they do is actually bring more problems with them. So if you can find if you can find what's really ticking inside you and changes your life, you don't need drinking drugs, and your life will be far clearer, and you'll enjoy the simpler things in life. And so the last point of the poem is the actual main title of the poem. So I say, you see, all that is beautiful is within you, nestling somewhere deep inside. You've got to search your soul to find your truth if you want to change your life. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is, you have to find out what the beauty is within you, what it is that you're really made for, what is it that makes you feel so good and so happy in life. Do you love just being out there with nature? So can you go and find a job or a hobby doing something in the world, in nature? Could you help to look after forests, or, can you do something that really fits with what's inside you? And so that's why I say you've got to search your soul to find your truth. Your truth is in there. Everybody has a meaning. Everyone has something in them in life that if they go and find it, it will make them happier than anything else in the world. It will make them happier than money, anything, when you really find your niche. So when I'm saying find your truth is what you're all about. And the funny thing is, no one knows what you're all about except you. People can look at you from the outside, but all they see is this outer body. They see how you act, how you laugh, how they joke, but they don't see what's in your head at 4 o'clock in the morning, in the small hours in the morning, when you know who you are and you're thinking about who you would like to be and what you would want to be. So that's why I say in the next line, please nurture the beautiful within you. Make it shine, you should. So find what it is it really ticks your boxes and nurture it. Say, how do I improve this? How do I bring it out? How do I make my life better? And what you have to do is find what it is that interests you and try and join either clubs or societies or the workplace, whatever it is that follows that for you, and bring it out more, because the more you bring it out, you will be dedicated to that and you will have the happiest life ever. And that's why I finished the poem by saying, when your truth arrives, I think a lot of people think that's like your God or whatever. It's not, it's about you, it's always about you. When your truth arrives, when you suddenly said, this is me, this is what I'm all about, this is everything I want to be, this is what I want to do in life. When that truth arrives, you'll realise, and that's what I say, you'll realise your old life's gone for good. You'll lose all those old worries, you'll lose the imposter voices, you will have found something that absolutely clicks with you, and that will change your life. So try and find your truth. That's what I say, all that is beautiful is within you. Find that beauty within you and bring it out. Honestly, it will change your life forever, and you will be the happiest person in the world. And when you radiate happiness, everyone around you feels it and they share it, and then your life becomes happier and happier and happier. So try and find that truth. Okay, so that was today's poem breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please give it a like, share or follow me. It's always helpful if you can do that. I give out exclusive content to my newsletter community first, so you can get that link in the description below. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you also get my free ebook, which is 180 pages of stories and poems. As always, have a great week, and remember, follow your own path in life. Don't let others control you.